street from the nursery, and so my parents were tight, so we got like one snowball a year. So I didn't really know Phil well until I was 12 or so, and I'd babysitting, and I'd go up on my mother's birthday, which is the day after Kitty's birthday, and get the biggest box. So I would ask Phil for the biggest box he had, and I would buy as many very cheap, very pretty flowers as I could fit in that box for my mother. And I never figured out why the hyacinths, her favorite, were so cheap on her birthday, which is April 19th. Until I worked there, and I realized, oh, if Easter, it's usually after Easter, and every once in a while it wasn't, and then I couldn't find them. But he was always helped me. He thought that was sweet that I'd carry this big box the half mile back home. And when I was finished in high school, I'd always told my mother I'd like to work up there, but I was very shy. And Phil is who helped me overcome my shyness. My mom had asked him if he was hired, and he's like, yeah, Mom, asking if the kid wants a job. Sure, send your kid up here. So I went up, and I got the job, and I worked like Thursday and Tuesday evenings doing, what would he always call it, a bum job. Like, he'd always tell me, oh, I got a bum job for you tonight. And then it would be something great, like putting the watering hoses in, 500 months, which I loved. Because you didn't have to think. You could think about whatever you wanted, and nobody bothered you. You didn't have to deal with, like, annoying customers. So anyway, I started working for him, and then the 2 days after I graduated high school, I came down with like this horrible cold. I had a fever of like 105. I call him, I'm like, I can't come in, I am so sick. I think I'm gonna be out all week. I will come in as soon as I'm better. So the next week I come in, and he looks at me and he's like, you came back! And he's shocked. And I'm like, yeah, I told you I'd be back when I was better. And it took me a couple of years to find out that, like, there was the lady who quit the hothouse at noon on their first day because, it was too hot. And there was the guy who would hide under the benches and sleep. And then I understood why this was an issue. But anyhow, my own father was very ill my whole childhood and was a quadriplegic by the time I got close to Phil. And Phil was like my dad. Like, his birthday's 10 days off from my dad's birthday, well, in like 5 years. And same hot temper, but Phil would apologize if he was wrong, which my dad didn't do. Not that I remember. Anyway, but he had that hot temper, and we got along, because I was used to a hot temper, whatever, it's just a hot temper. And he yelled at me twice, one time for giving away silver quarters in the change. I was born in 79 and never seen a silver quarter. They felt funny, but
you
I
hear
didn't know
that
why.
click, Thersa?
Yeah, and the other time was for moving the pot of poinsettias that was marked before the rest of them were moved. And so now we don't know if these are pink or red. And then later he was like, yeah, I should have told you up front that I only marked the end pots. But anyhow, I learned so much from Phil. And one of the things I learned was to curse. My father never cursed. And when I go off on a rant, my mother has told me, she's like, you sound just like Phil. I go off on some rant if I'm a little fired up about something. But anyhow, Phil was just the salt of the earth, and he was the most Christian, non-Christian that I have ever known in my life. And he just was the most wonderful person. They were saying about the cast of characters, like random, like deadbeat guys that he knew when he was a kid would come and live at the nursery. They'd scare off the customers. And he still let them live there because, it's cold out and it's winter and they need some place to live, and he'd feed them and house them until spring. And he was just such a wonderful, wonderful guy, and he'd teach you anything, like how to make cottage cheese, how blueprints are made, how mushrooms are grown. These are all things I learned working in the nursery, how ice machine works. And he would, like you said, help anybody out. My best friend got rear-ended. Her Oldsmobile was like, the frame was scraping the wheel. I'd tell Phil, is there anything you can do? Because she needs the car to get to work. So he said, bring it over. And so, like, he chains it to some piece of, like, dead machinery. I think it was an old forklift, maybe, that was by the alley. And he tells my friend, now, floor it. She's like, because, you're now aiming at what was Jimmy's house at the time. And he's like, yeah, this thing isn't going anywhere. And that's how he read my friend back out. Drive the car until she had it. I'm like, So anyway, Phil is a most wonderful person and very, very much missed. Very much missed.
Thank you.